You know, when we think of art, we usually picture something static, right? Like a painting hanging on a wall or a sculpture just sitting there. But what if art could literally wash over you? What if it was an experience you didn't just see, but you actually felt? Well, that's exactly the idea behind this incredible exhibition that basically turns the whole gallery into one giant canvas.
I mean, even the title feels alive, doesn't it? Trip the light fantastic. It's this great old-timey phrase that means to dance. But here, you can tell it means something more. Something spectacular, almost magical. It's not just inviting you to look at something. It's promising you a whole experience. So that leads to a really fascinating question. What if you just forget about traditional stuff for a second? Imagine walking into a gallery where the art itself is pure light, where colors are constantly shifting and moving all around you, and the whole room is just in this beautiful, constant motion. In this explainer, we're going to dig into how a couple of artists are making that exact thing a reality. All right, let's get into it. First up, we need the basics, the who, what, and where of this whole thing.
Okay, so the creative minds here are Robert Held and Brian Middleton. And the place to be is the McMillan Arts Centre between September 6th and 27th, 2025. Pretty straightforward, right? But trust me, these simple details are just the starting point for something that's, well, it's pretty out there and innovative.
And this is where things get really interesting, because what they're doing here completely redefines what it means to visit an art gallery. It goes way, way beyond the canvas. I absolutely love this phrase they use. Their goal isn't just to have you look at something, they want to shower you with it. I mean, think about that word, shower. It's so active, so sensory. The whole point is for you to be completely enveloped, to literally feel waves of color and light washing over you. So you're probably wondering, how on earth do they pull that off? How do you create a shower of color? Well, it's actually a pretty cool tech and art recipe. They use a bunch of digital projectors, all aimed at these huge screens that just fill the entire space. And on those screens, you have this constant flow of really diverse, moving images. But here's the kicker. To make it a true sensory bubble, the whole visual experience is perfectly synced up with an original musical score. It's a complete, all-encompassing environment. Now, a project this big and ambitious, it's never just one or two people working alone, right? And that's a huge part of this story. It's really about the power of what a whole community can do when they come together with a shared vision. And you can see how all the pieces fit together so perfectly. First, you've got the spark, the artistic vision from Held and Middleton. But an idea is just an idea, right? You need someone to actually build it. That's where a talented local production team stepped in. And then there's the practical side. All that high-tech gear, the projectors, the screens, that's not cheap. So a generous corporate sponsorship provided the technological fuel to make it all happen. It's this perfect triangle of art, skill, and resources, all working together. Okay, but there's one more layer to this whole thing, and honestly, it might be the most important one. We've talked about the art, the tech, the teamwork, but what's it all for? It turns out this whole incredible experience has a much deeper purpose, one that goes way beyond the walls of the gallery. The entire event, everything we've been talking about, is to support something called the Vital Signs Project. This is a super important local fundraiser for the Oceanside Urgent Care Center, and it's all handled through the Nanaimo Hospital Foundation. So we're talking about direct support for local healthcare in the community. And let's be super clear about what support means here. This isn't like a small portion of the profits or a nice little donation. No, 100%. All of the proceeds from this entire exhibition go directly to that local healthcare initiative. The art is the amazing vehicle, but the destination, that's the well-being of the community. And that right there, that really gets to the heart of this whole thing, doesn't it? It proves that when you can bring together community building, collaboration, and a powerful artistic vision, you can create something so much bigger than just an art show. It's a perfect example of what people can pull off when they decide to work together for a common good. So, to wrap this up, I want to leave you with a thought. Trip the Light Fantastic is just one amazing example from one community. But it should make all of us look around our own towns, our own neighborhoods,
and ask a really important question. What incredible things could we create? What could happen if we combined our local artists, our local tech talent, and a shared passion for a cause that really matters to us? It's a pretty powerful idea to chew on,